People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream.
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started right now.
Let's go do this.
It is heating up once again.
We're the Davids going up against the Goliath. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
The staple of the neighborhood. Can't wait to present it to you.
It's all about lifestyle.
In your community.
That's what this show, The American Dream, is all about. Cheers to your American Dream.
Hello and welcome to the American Dream TV. I'm your host, Vicki Harvey. And today I'm showcasing the lifestyle in Myrtle Beach, the #1 lifestyle, which is golf. People come from all over the world to golf here. And today we are at World Tour Golf Links, and this course is inspired by famous golf holes throughout the world. And we're going inside to meet with Dustin Powers, the head golf professional, so he can tell us all about this unique course. Come with me. Hey, Dustin, thank you so much for inviting us here today. We're so excited to learn about your course. Can you tell everybody who built this course or who was the architect?
So, architect was Mel Graham, and it opened in 1999, and he did a phenomenal job taking inspiration from famous holes, golf courses all over the world, bringing them here to Myrtle Beach so that the mass public, general population could have access to them.
Right, because normally you don't get to golf. Those are private courses. So
A lot of them are, yes.
Yeah.
Major championship venues, and it's fun to come out here and experience what the guys on tour get to do.
That's awesome. So how long have you been the head golf professional here?
So I'm pretty new here. I got here in October of 24,
Okay.
But I have been with FGI and Founders Group for 10 years, since 2015.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Been at the beach since 2010, so
Okay, perfect.
quite a while.
Awesome. So let's go out and see some of these fabulous holes right now. Okay. Okay, Dustin, we are now on hole 17, which is the TPC Sawgrass.
Sawgrass, right?
Yes.
Stadium course. So you'll see this on TV shortly, coming up at the Players Championship, but probably another one of the most famous par 3s in the world, the Island Green. Very reminiscent of what you see down at TPC Sawgrass. So Mel, again, took great inspiration, designed a great hole. One of the more fun holes to play out here, but also one of the most challenging.
I can see that. Could you tell me what other practice facilities that you offer here?
Absolutely. So we have a full-length driving range. We have a short game chipping area, a putting green, and something new we got coming, probably the first at the beach to do so, a technology range. So
Awesome.
it's going to be used with top tracer technology, and if it's raining or cold, it'll be heated, food and beverage component, but
Very nice.
be able to track all your practice and get all the data that you need and really enjoy practicing on a higher level.
Oh, that's awesome. Great news. Okay, so can you tell us about this hole right here?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 1 in 18 of St. Andrews. Took inspiration from that, two of the most famous holes in the world. We have the Swilcane Bridge. So everything that you would see at St. Andrews almost is right here in Myrtle Beach. And these
Okay.
two of the most famous holes in the world, huge fairways just like you see on TV.
Awesome.
Two of the funnest holes to play out here.
That's awesome. Okay, let's go see some other famous holes.
Okay, Amen Corner.
That sounds great.
All right,
let's
check it
go. Okay, we are at the famous Amen Corner,
Yeah.
which makes up 3 golf holes, and it's the same in Augusta. So do you want to explain where we are right now?
So where we are right now, you are correct, makes up 3 holes. So Augusta would be 11, 12, 13.
Okay.
For us here at World Tour, it's holes 4, 5, and 6 on our championship 9. But
Okay.
Mel took great inspiration from Augusta, home of the Masters. So we're on 12T, what would be 12T at Augusta, the most famous par 3 in the world.
Okay.
As you can see, you got the force carry over the water. The bunkering is the same.
That's awesome.
What we don't have today, because we are in February, is the azaleas. But if you come see us in the springtime, you'll see those blooming. It's very beautiful.
Exactly.
You got the 11th green behind us, just like at Augusta, and then the par 5 13th that you would see at Augusta the next hole as well. So it's a really
Awesome.
beautiful piece of property and
Yeah.
some of the most inspired holes and inspired places to play on property.
I'm so excited. I love this. So now we've seen 2 of the most famous and iconic holes in golf here. And I'm thinking, let's go show them inside the clubhouse.
Yeah, we got a lot of memorabilia in there we can look at, and it'd be really great for everybody to take a look at.
Awesome. We're inside now, the golf clubhouse, and Dustin is going to tell us, when I walked in today, there was all these cars, and I saw a lady doing appreciation. So this is one of the 21 Founders Clubs.
Correct.
Okay, in the Myrtle Beach area. And tell us what's going on today.
So part of our loyalty program called the Primetime and Honors Card, throughout the year, we'd like to give back for their patronage to us. So we
Awesome.
try to give back to them a little bit. So today's a Primetime Appreciation Day. So we are pretty much sold out with all those players coming to visit us today, taking advantage of some discounts we got going for them, some promotions, and they're really showing us the love, and we really appreciate it.
Oh, that's awesome. Dustin, I really want to thank you today for
pleasure.
showing me and the world the most famous and iconic golf holes in the world. So I really enjoyed it. Today although I do all 21, I was really looking forward to this one because I know I'll never get the chance to go to those 2 famous courses myself.
That's good to hear.
So I just really want to say again, thank you so much. Yes, definitely. And I look forward to maybe golfing here someday.
Come see us anytime. Thank you so much for you guys coming out and showing the world what we have to showcase.
That's awesome. I would like to give a big thank you for today's episode out here at the World Tour Golf Links to Dustin Powers, the head golf professional, and of course to the Founders Club for allowing me to come out and showcase the #1 pastime in Myrtle Beach, which of course is golf. So until next time, keep it straight.
Welcome to American Dream TV, where we celebrate culture, lifestyle, and real estate. I'm Sally Mackey, and today we're in Briar Creek Commons, a very popular shopping center located near the airport in between Raleigh and Durham, North Carolina. There's so many things to do here, but when you get hungry, make sure you come stop at Alpaca Peruvian Chicken. It's one of my favorites. Let's go. Before we dive into the food, I want to introduce you to Rambir. He's one of the co-owners of Alpaca. So you guys started with 1 restaurant in Durham in 2007, and now you've got 15 locations across the area, across the state. Tell me about that. How did it all start?
Well, I'll take you back about 20 years ago, 2005. We used to live in the Maryland, D.C. area. And my mother came to visit some family here in Durham. She fell in love with the area. She knew it was a growing market, and she always had a passion to create her own business. So she wanted to bring something unique to the area, something that the customers would enjoy, something that we enjoyed back home. And she pitched her idea, kind of her vision to me. And Sally, I couldn't help but to get excited. So we pulled old family recipes, some techniques that I learned in school, and then we actually traveled to Peru to develop our menu for the restaurant.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is amazing. So tell me, how do you feel that you guys differentiate yourself from other local spots?
Sure. First thing, we definitely value and we have a big commitment with our freshness and our quality of the food. We know that customers have many different dining options, and we appreciate every customer who walks through the door. Whether it's their first time having Peruvian chicken or they've been dining with Alpaca for 15 years, we want to make sure that they're treated like family. Our biggest differentiation for us is one of our process, the way we cook our chicken. We marinate our chicken overnight, by hand in our family recipe. And then we cook it in our custom-made rotisserie oven that uses wood charcoal. And that gives a real deep, smoky flavor. that's hard to replicate.
One other area, I feel like I see you guys at tons of local sporting events.
Supporting our local community has always been a priority, and we know the energy and the passion our customers have for their teams, so we really want to be side by side with them wherever that may be.
Rambert, I feel like you've made Alpaca like the perfect example of how food is a huge part of the community, and you guys have become a huge part of the community. So I'm very grateful that you came to our area. From a family-run spot to one of North Carolina's favorite local restaurants, Alpaca Peruvian Chicken is a perfect example of how food brings the community together. Whether you're a longtime fan or have never been here before, do yourself a favor, come try it out. I promise you won't regret it. Now we're heading over to Newberry to look at brand new construction by DJF Builders. Welcome to 9400 Rawson. Come on in. There's so many things to love about this brand new construction in Newberry subdivision. DJF is the builder. Beautiful home, definitely one floor living if you don't want to go any further than the first floor. You do not have to. However, you have a total of 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, over 3,000 square feet, and a 3-car garage. And you have over 1,000 square feet if you choose to make the house even larger. We're conveniently located near Briar Creek, which has every single thing you could want in the world shopping-wise. You're in between Raleigh and Durham, close to the airport. You can get anywhere at any time. It's just a beautiful location. Give me a call. Let's come visit the home. Thank you so much for joining me and visiting some of my favorite places in Raleigh today. I'm Sally Mackey, your American Dream TV host and North Carolina real estate resource, and I look forward to seeing you next time.
Did you know there's a North Carolina town that's consistently ranked as one of the best places to live? Welcome to Apex, North Carolina. This charming and fast-growing town is living up to its slogan, the peak of good living. Hi, I'm Syra Bruno with SB Real Estate.
And I'm Kendall Harris, and we're your hosts for American Dream TV.
Today we're exploring Apex and all the wonderful things about it that make it a great place to call home.
It's true, Apex has exploded in popularity, and there are a lot of newcomers around here. But every now and then you might run into a native too. I actually grew up taking dance lessons just down the street at the Academy for the Performing Arts, still an Apex staple, and between our classes we would visit the ice cream shop here on Salem Street for a little treat. Since then, Apex has tripled in population, and they have done a wonderful job of making sure this downtown area is a great place to visit, to shop, and to eat.
If you live in the Triangle already, you've probably heard of Sassoul. They are known for their consistently exceptional Mediterranean cuisine, but tonight we're taking on a really special journey. This is their newest venture at Figment Farms, and with me is Simone and Noelle, the visionaries behind it. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
And can you tell us just a little bit about what brought this to life? Why you decided to take this next step?
Yes, so it all started with the mint garden behind me. My dad purchased this large acreage of land for the mint garden so that we could produce more produce to use in our restaurants. And we found ourselves as a family coming here so often to celebrate many events like our birthdays and things. And he wanted to then bring other people here so they could really enjoy that community, enjoy the magic that we felt when we celebrated here.
So tonight we have dinner in the Pine.
Yes.
What's the concept behind that?
So Noelle and I came up with this idea, and we really wanted to provide our community an experience that they really couldn't find anywhere else. And so at Dinner in the Pines, you eat within the pine forest that we've cleared out. We serve a nice family-style Mediterranean meal. And then you get to have some great outdoor fun and, have s'mores at the fire pit, enjoy the pond deck. We usually do a lantern release. So a lot of outdoor activities, but it really started with wanting to create those special moments over some good food in the forest where you couldn't really do that anywhere else.
And this is so unique. There's nothing like it in the Triangle, and we're so grateful that you guys are the ones that brought this to life.
Thank you.
This is such a beautiful space. It must be a perfect venue for weddings and parties. What kind of events do you hold here?
Thank you. Yeah, this is a very special space. So we host a lot of family-oriented events at this point. So lots of birthdays and family reunions, wedding showers, but we have started doing a lot more micro weddings. So like up to 80 people, 30 to 80 people. When people want like an intimate celebration with their family, this is the spot for it.
This is really such a unique space and such unique events. I've got to imagine it's making a huge impact in the community. There's nothing else like this. Any particular memorable moments that stand out for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a really special experience. Every time we do Dinner in the Pines, just to have some of the guests come up to Noelle and I personally, because during the event we try to blend in, we're hustling food to the tables, but they come up to us after and they say, we have never done anything like this before. Thank you so much for creating this experience. And just for them to say something special like that, it really means the world. It's been really awesome seeing how special moments and memories can be made just over a dinner table in the woods. That easy.
What a mark to make. That is really cool.
Thank you.
We're gonna go enjoy dinner now and meet some new friends in our community. I'm Syra Bruno.
And I'm Kendall Harris with SB Real Estate. We'll see you next time with American Dream TV.
Rumor has it, if you follow us through this entrance, you'll unlock the ultimate St. Patrick's Day experience. 10 years in the making, and we're taking you inside the biggest festival yet. Are you ready? Let's go. What happens when you mix 10 years of tradition, the ultimate lineup of sponsors, and a whole lot of Irish spirit? You get one of the most coveted St. Patrick's Day events of the year. Welcome to the 10th annual Otis and Wawa St. Patrick's Day Festival. I'm your host, Alex Quaid. Join us as we take over the streets and bring the luck of the Irish straight to you. So put on something green, grab a pint, and let's get this party started.
Joining me today are C.W. Durrett and Mike Wawa, the owners and creators of Otis and Wawa. You guys have grown this festival from just 6 bars to a full-scale walking festival with a kickoff at First National Bank Field and home of the Greensboro Grasshoppers. What has been the most rewarding part of watching this event evolve over the years?
I would say having the participants tell us how much fun they're having during our event and how they look forward to our next one, as well as that they can't wait to invite their friends to come check out the next one.
What impact have you seen so far from not just this event, but all the events that you guys have thrown?
First is seeing the impact of the nonprofits that we contribute to, like being able to give donations per event to them and seeing them do good with that is rewarding in itself, to be able to have your hand in that. And then as well as just seeing year-over-year growth that we have in the event.
Mike, as the media and marketing mastermind behind all of these successful events, what would you credit the event's successes to?
The best way to describe this is we are networking with the community. Majority of our sponsorships and vendors and volunteers are people that we know or have a connection to. They're doing something in their community and they want to be a part of something that we're doing as well. We're looking to grow this festival each and every year. Being that I am a DJ, it gives us opportunity also to bring people in our community that don't normally come here. So bringing in the big acts or building a launching pad for someone local here to have an opportunity to showcase their talents as well.
That's so cool.
Joining me today is one of my good friends, Ashby, who has created Ashby's Hot Sauces. Thanks for being on the show today, Ashby.
Thanks for having me.
Your hot sauces are all about bold flavors and bringing the bayou to life. What inspired you to start Ashby's Sauces, and how does your background influence your unique blends?
So I've always had a passion with sauces and foods. Did not want to open up another restaurant, but I wanted to do something that everyone can do, not only from home, but at restaurants. So we started the green Ashby's sauce. It's in about 19 restaurants here in the Triad, and
Got started from there.
What
are you most looking forward to at the Otis and Wawa St. Patrick's Day Festival?
Looking forward to catching up with past and future friends, and looking forward to building more connections and letting everyone try my sauce, and have a great day. Happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. We are here with one of the ultimate sponsors, Kevin Krebs with Pro Cover Exteriors. Thanks for being on the show, Kevin.
Absolutely, Alex. We appreciate you letting us come out and be a part of what you're doing.
What sets Pro Cover Exteriors apart from other companies in the industry, and what can customers expect when they work with you?
We try to just show a level of professionalism in the roofing industry in the whole. We sort of get lumped in with lawyers and doctors. We don't get the best rep, so we like to try to really ease the customer's mind in that aspect and just let them feel comfortable about the process. And I feel like that's probably what sets us apart the most, is our professionalism.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being on this show. It was good to see you again, and I'll see you out the party.
Wonderful.
What's your name?
Omar.
Omar, are you ready for some St. Patrick's Day trivia?
Probably not.
According to folklore,
Yes.
what's a leprechaun's true occupation?
I didn't even know that was a thing. Like a clothes maker? Like a...
Oh, so close. A shoemaker.
I was gonna say shoe. Damn.
All right, thanks for being on the show. We're going to help you find that leprechaun. Are you having fun at the 10th annual Otis and Wawa St. Patrick's Day Festival?
It was very, very much fun.
Where are you from and what's your name?
Vietnam. My name, Nicholas.
How long have you been in the U.S.?
It's my first day.
His first day. Oh my gosh, what a great day to come to the U.S.
Very good day. St. Patrick and Vietnam, we don't have that. Culture shock, how Americans say it. Culture shock.
Are you having the time of your life so far?
Of course. I moved my whole family here after this. This very fun. This very fun. Very fun.
Thanks for being on the show. We appreciate it.
Of course. Very nice. Very nice. I like. Very nice.
As the Irish say, a good friend is like a four-leaf clover, hard to find and lucky to have. May your troubles be less, your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door. Salancha, and we'll see you next time on the American Dream Selling the Triad.
Charlotte is more than just a city. It's a hub for innovation, growth, and limitless potential in the real estate industry. From its banking powerhouses to its thriving tech and healthcare industries, this Queen City has become a magnet for professionals, families, and investors alike. Today we'll be gaining some insight on an innovative master's program, making a huge impact on future and current real estate professionals through cutting-edge market insights and education to hands-on experience with industry experts. I'm Danielle Scurry, and as a Charlotte native, I'm honored to be your host of the American Dream Selling Charlotte. Today I'm here meeting with the program director of the Masters in Real Estate program here at UNC Charlotte, Daniel Wright. So I understand the Masters in Real Estate program has been around for about 10 years. Can you tell us a little bit about the goals and experiences that you hope students gain from the program?
Yeah, we really want to focus on two things with our students. We want it to be hands-on,
and we want them to have the opportunity to build relationships that go beyond not just the classroom, but really to their careers. Then we have an amazingly active board, the Childress Klein Center for Real Estate Board of Directors, thanks to Fred Klein and others, so many others who have given time and resources and volunteered, to mentor and help students. It's such a great resource for our students to be able to relate to and learn from. As part of the curriculum, students have to go on an international trip. It's a week-long trip that we do during spring break. And we've really tried to focus on the relationships that we build and long-term experiences that students can have really over time.
I was looking on your social media page and I noticed that you created a game that focuses on real estate. Can you tell us a little bit about the game?
Yeah. It's always important for me within the classroom to focus on having a fun experience as well as learning. I want students to want to show up to class. I felt like game was a really good opportunity to get students engaged, to remember what we're learning, and to teach it in a fun, interactive way.
So it's been really great learning about everything that you're doing with the Masters in Real Estate program. What's on the horizon? What's in the future?
Well, with our focused curriculum, our critical mass of alumni that are here in Charlotte, in that growing alumni in executive positions, with a world-class faculty focused in real estate and research, with an active board and the growing Charlotte Metro, and then a fantastic world-class research university. I think the trajectory is incredible for this program.
I would agree. Yeah. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us about this today.
Thank you, Danielle. Appreciate it.
So I understand we have a former graduate and current adjunct professor here with us today. Can you introduce us to her?
Yeah, we have Kari Pell here with us today. As you mentioned, Kari is currently an adjunct professor, but also a fantastic representative as an alumni of our Masters in Real Estate program. She's done a great job both teaching students as well as mentoring students.
Awesome. Welcome, Kari. Thanks for joining us today. Tell us a little bit about the experience that you had with the Masters in Real Estate program.
Well, thanks for having me. I actually joined the program back in 2012 when it just started. I was part of the first class. And it was easily one of the coolest programs because I was able to be a part-time student while working at Wells Fargo, and allowed me to essentially immediately apply what I learned in the classroom in the real world. I really appreciate the fact that we met some really, really amazing people that have gone on to create their own businesses and become true leaders, inspirational people throughout the community. I have found that they've become lifelong friends that attended each other's weddings, been there through really big life events, and been there to support each other. And even on the more professional side, it's been really interesting in that the program is supported by some top leaders throughout the industry. We have a board that's full of CEOs and founders and really influential real estate professionals.
Wow, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for meeting with us today.
Of course, thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm Danielle Scurry, and this is American Dream Selling Charlotte, shining a light on the people and passions that make Charlotte truly special.
Welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Colleen Blundell, Selling North Carolina. In the heart of downtown Cary, the Ashworth Village has been a cornerstone of the community for decades. In this episode of American Dream TV, we will visit some of the incredible businesses that call it home, while also diving into the rich history with longtime legends, Ralph Ashworth and Sheila Ogle. So excited to have the opportunity to speak with you both and to meet your baristas. I'd love to hear a little bit more about how and why you founded Esteemed Coffee.
Well, we have been friends for almost 30 years. And in 2017, we were just having lunch together, and I shared with her, and she shared with me, that we were both thinking about this same kind of dream of starting a place that would provide employment opportunities and a better quality of life for adults with disabilities in our area.
Once they left high school, there was really nothing for them. It was really difficult for them to find a job, and there were just not a lot of social opportunities. And so we felt like that a coffee shop would be a great venue to develop excellent customer service skills and get to know people in the community.
Well, thank you for everything that you do. I appreciate that, and I know they appreciate it, but I think just bringing this to the community has just made such a big difference in Kari. I'm so excited and feel privileged to be able to interview Ralph Ashworth and Sheila Ogle. So Ralph, we're gonna start with you.
Okay.
When you were living in Fuquay, you approached the owner of the drugstore here.
Yes.
About buying the drugstore.
Well, in 1955, Daphne and I both graduated from Carolina, and so I was a pharmacist at that time and went back to Fuquay and worked 2 years in the drugstore in Fuquay. By the end of that's how it got started, and I wanted some more retail downtown because we needed some retail. So the first store, that's about 40 years old, the old brick building. So we got some resale over there, and then about 10 years later, we did this building. So we were interested in more retail and more people circulating downtown.
So looking back, if you give young Ralph Ashworth advice, what would you say to him?
Buy more property. Had I only known that we were going to go from 1,900 people to 183,000, I would have bought the town. You did. I could have bought the town then.
The Pink House. Yes, that is iconic piece of real estate here in the Kari area. What is your connection with that, and how did that all get started?
Well, the way it got started was that I wrote this book, or I did not write this book. The house wrote this book. It's written in third person, and it's really about a menage a trois love story. And it's a love story between three people, the house and Carol and me.
Okay.
And so we went through about 1.5 years of renovations and finally got the house ready to move in. We bought it in 1993, and in July the 14th, we moved in 1994, we moved in.
Wow.
Well, after I'd lived in the Pink House about 8 years by myself, it was really quite an experience. And I just decided that maybe it was time to give it up and let somebody else give her a new life. She bought the house, and she is an attorney.
Okay.
And she's moving, they're renovating the house now to turn it into a beautiful office space for her attorney firm with 8 women attorneys and paralegals. And so she has a wonderful vision for the house.
Well, thank you both. This has been fabulous. I'd love to hear a little bit more about the history of you taking over Academy Street Bistro.
So, well, it was May of 2020. I was a professor at NC State with the military. So I would eat here about 4 times a week on my way home. And I saw the owner, the current owner at that time, and asked him if he would sell it. And he kind of chuckled a little bit. And I said, does that mean yes or no? And he goes, yeah, I would. When I went to Mr. Ashworth for the lease, he kind of looked at me and said, any restaurant experience? I said, no. And he goes, you're military, you have a master's degree in business, good enough for me, we'll take care of you. And I owe a lot to Mr. Ashworth, and really, really good people. I'm very blessed at this point, and it's been wonderful.
So I want to hear a little bit about when you took over the bakery. Sure. And where it's been and where it's going.
This bakery's been here a long time. In fact, there's been a bakery in this location for over 40 years. It's been once in a blue moon for over 25 years. So I worked here as a cake decorator for 10 or 15 years. I went on to manage, and then when he retired, he was kind enough to sell it to me. And because I already knew all the regulars, and I already knew the recipes, and I knew how to carry on their traditions, and the people in the community knew me.
From the timeless charm of Ashworth Village, We're heading to another historic gem, this time in the heart of Raleigh. Nestled inside the Beltline, 2105 White Oak Road is a stunning showcase home built in 1941, blending classic architecture with modern elegance. Thank you for joining me on this special episode of American Dream TV. Until next time, keep dreaming big and celebrating the places we call home. I'm your host, Colleen Blundell, Selling, North Carolina.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American Dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American Dream.